Hey there. I want to continue our look at Holy Week today with day number 2 of Holy Week, Monday, the 11th of Nissan in the Jewish calendar. This is what happened to Jesus on the Monday. Following Palm Sunday and the triumphal entry into Jerusalem, Jesus again spent that night in Bethany, about 2 miles east of Jerusalem. And then on Monday, he and his disciples traveled back into the city. On Monday morning, along the way, Jesus cursed a fig tree because it had failed to bear fruit. He did this because true living faith must bear spiritual fruit in a person's life. When he approached the main city with his disciples, Jesus wept over its inability to see who he really was, that it didn't know the hour that was at hand. He wept that they had the opportunity to know grace and forgiveness and failed to see it. He longed for them to be gathered as a flock to their shepherd. When Jesus arrived in the city, he headed to the temple. At the temple courts, he found corrupt money changers that were exploiting those who had come to hear about God, those who had come to seek God and to find grace. Nothing angered Jesus like those being kept from the presence of God. And so Jesus thoughtfully, calmly constructed a whip and then went into the temple and drove out the moneylenders, the tax collectors. He said that you've turned my father's house into a den of thieves and robbers. Jesus' most passionate moment, perhaps, in his life, most angry moment in the temple that Monday before he would give his life, seeking to make room for those that wanted to hear the stories of God, those that wanted to come into God's presence. Monday is a day where we remember Jesus' passion and compassion for his people. That as he comes into the city, obviously full of emotion from what the week will hold, he weeps over the city and he expresses his deep anger towards those that held people back from God. It was a remarkable moment, one that we tell ourselves over and over again, but let us not quickly forget our Lord's deep emotional devotion to us, what he's willing to do for us, the way that he feels for us and displays his emotion for us. That's day 2 of Holy Week. We'll be back again tomorrow with day 3, Tuesday of Holy Week, and what happened with Jesus then. Take care.